guys.
What's happening?
Hello. We wanted to pop on here real quick. We've been getting a ton of questions about our portable gym and kind of all that it can do and all the different pieces and how it works. So we wanted to give you a little quick demo and answer any questions if you had any.
We thought we'd make it interesting being outside today.
Yeah, it was a great ski day.
Good ski day.
So we're
Cheers
doing
to
a
that.
little celebration cheers and welcome. So please don't hesitate to ask any questions you may have. And I'm going to kind of just walk you through some different things and do a little bit of an unboxing so you can see what all comes in here. And we'll go from there. So, nice durable carry case with handles. So everything fits in here. And we've got the board. So the board here, we've got 3 different attachment points for bands. I find that most of the times I'm often using the outside ones, but for those who are getting creative with workouts and want to use this middle one, super valuable as well. And then we've got the roller for balance. So that gives us the balance ability.
And these attachment points come out too if you want to use it just as a straight up balance board. These unscrews so you can pull them out.
Yep. And then we've got a stability disc. So for those of you that aren't as advanced as this guy yet, you got this guy to up your workouts or just play around with balancing. Hand grips. So we got 2 hand grips. And we've got the bar here. So I'm going to let August put that together. It's nice that it folds into 2 pieces so that it fits in the bag really well. And then we've got 3 different lengths and strengths of bands. So we've got a 10-pound shorter, 10-pound longer, and the same goes with the black and gray. So they're short and long as well. And so the gray is 5 pounds, and the blacks are 20. So we've also got ankle straps. I find that I use them quite a bit more than August.
I don't like the ankle straps, but whatever.
It's great for some leg workouts. So I often do some standing workouts with them, as well as some different kind of fire hydrant-y things and
Extensions.
yeah. So we just kind of want to give you a quick rundown of how it works for different heights, and show that it's really quick to add different bands and take them away and do different exercises without having to change much.
So while Jill's kind of getting set up, this FlexFixx is our brand or company, if you will, and then this product we came up with the idea a year or so ago, basically because we couldn't find anything we liked for workouts on the road and whatnot when we were in the van. And so yeah, we kind of searched the market, checked out what was out there, didn't like any of the stuff, and just made it a point to build something that's a bit better and fits what we think is a more unique home gym piece of equipment. We'll get out of the way while Jill shows you what's going on. But you can see here we've just got the bands, a single set of bands. We can obviously attach more than one.
So this here is all about kind of extending for height. I don't find that I need to use it very often, but obviously for taller people that's going to be super valuable. So I'll kind of show you just like my typical squat, what I've found that works best for my height, and obviously I could add more bands or take away and go with the lighter band is what I mean. And so I cross it because it makes it a bit shorter for me, and then I can get full depth in any squat that I do. And then if I want to just do like a lunge, I could keep it crossed, but it's one of those exercises that for me, it's okay height-wise to just, And like we mentioned, these attachment points come out, so don't worry about anything getting in your way. So there we go. And it's as simple as going from a lunge that I just did to overhead squat, or overhead press, excuse me. Now August, on the other hand, can use the same setup, add more bands, and probably wouldn't cross it over.
Yeah, so for me, this is kind of built for the perfect height. For me anyways, I'm 5'8", and so I find that I can use these longer bands for a curl, any sort of front or back squat, and any sort of overhead move. But I just wanted to show you guys the shorter bands too, and how that adjustable piece works. So now we have the shorter bands on, and as you can see, this will work fine for, say, a curl, or I usually do a twist, and this would be good for kind of a deadlift type move, bent over row, anything like that. But if I was to try and push this overhead, I'm going to max out the strap. So, you can kind of go ahead and get in that shorter band workout there, and then when you want to go up high, it's just a matter of adding some length to the straps, and now you've got a overhead appropriate length. And so this is the beauty of the system, and that it's pretty quick to set up and adjust the length. So if you want to do a good morning or something like that, we can tighten those up, and then you can quickly transition now to an overhead press. And it really does depend on how tall you are and just what works best, because you're going to kind of find out the system that's ideal for your height.
And I wanted to show you guys just kind of the ankle straps. And oftentimes what I'll do when I'm doing a workout is just from the beginning attach a bunch of bands, and maybe even have these guys on my ankles ready to go. So you just attach to your ankle, and then, like I mentioned before, bands attached, and then you can just quickly and easily, I would probably, with this guy, I'm going to just show you how I use it to balance myself. This way. So you can use the bar just to balance, and then you can flip this direction. Hopefully you guys can see this, but got this guy, and then if balancing's not your thing, we can easily get down on the ground, and we've got this and these guys. So it's really pretty versatile in what you're going for, and being able to transition between them is definitely key. And like we mentioned, we do have the grips. I've found with the grips, just what I've been liking is, getting a curl in this direction. So obviously this works as well, but gives it a little bit more.
And here's just to show you, that's the short version.
Yep, so short, which is absolutely fine. Long, a little bit of slack, so we just flip it.
Or just use the short.
Or just use the short, absolutely. And taking it up a notch, we've got all of the balancing bases as well, so.
Last thing, but an additional way to kind of change the length of things as well is to just take two of the short bands and link them together like this, and that effectively shortens them. And this is often what I use for, you know, kind of a sumo deadlift, if you will. I find that that works really well.
Let's just attach multiple bands so you guys can see that you can get a pretty good workout. It's not something, you can attach all three to increase the resistance. We could put this guy on there as well.
Yep, so here's a couple of them. And as you can see, we can just stack them on and add more weight. And it's nice too as you're getting through a workout, and if you're ready to take it down a notch, it's just a matter of disconnecting that color, and now you can drop it to a lighter weight. It really works well. We love it.
So what we mentioned that we created this out of necessity, but another thing is with the balance. In my past life, I was a gymnast, and I actually used to have pretty good balance. But balance is one of those things when you integrate it with strength, it is key for building those core muscles, longevity, keeping your body healthy. And so we're all about, you know, kind of taking some things and integrating the stability disc. A lot of workouts I'll do is, you know, just throw this under. Sometimes the actual roller is a bit advanced for me, but just tighten those core muscles definitely is something that's going to help you long term for keeping your body nice and healthy.
So inflatable disc, this can be adjusted to different, I guess, pressures, inflation levels, depending on what you want to use it for. We actually like it a little bit softer. We find that it works better that way. But just adding that underneath the board basically just gives us a whole new level of depth to the exercise. So these are popular for people with standing desks at home or work, and it just gives you a little bit of movement. We can also get on the ground and do push-ups, planks, things like that, with a little bit of added
And then you could
balance
obviously
component.
attach and take it up a notch with the bar or grips for some squats.
Another, again, we can always do the same thing with the roller itself. We can do various types of just static holds. We can do push-ups. Another workout I really like is this ab kind of crunch. I should get further back. I want to get off camera. Kind of extend your hands forward and you'll just roll and crunch up. That's been a really good workout. Let's see, I wanted to answer a couple questions. Let me get back to the phone here. So yes, the board system is made here in the USA. We do a little bit of the building in-house, but most of it's actually built and cut out of a CNC machine in North Carolina, and then we just get the cut boards, sand them, do some finishing work, apply the threaded inserts, and then these padded tops. We two of the components that we really had a hard time finding the quality we wanted in other gyms similar to this were the bands. We just couldn't find decent bands that were holding up, and the bar. So these were two areas that we just chose not to skimp. This bar is ridiculously strong.
It's really stout.
Yeah, some of the other ones have a lot of play to them, and they even flex. And we even broke one after using it for a bit. So we're really happy with the quality of everything. The roller, we decided to go with cork. It's natural, it's nice, it doesn't mark floors. It's probably recommended to use this on some sort of yoga mat if you have real nice floors, but we use it all the time on our kind of engineered hardwood floor, and it does great. But yeah, this cork, we know for sure this isn't going to mark the floor, and it also makes for a nice roller. If you just want to roll out your legs or your back, it's just a great tool for that. So one of the reasons we went with cork.
I do want to add one other thing, just because the more and more you play with this, you'll find more things that you can do with it. And, everybody, all those booty bands and all that fancy stuff is pretty popular these days. And honestly, this is all in one. You've got these right here. So, I'm doing the exact same thing that they're doing with those booty bands. Oh, and we do have a door anchor. So that's another thing. So, when you're traveling, hotel, we have door anchor that allows for any, upper body, or you can always, attach it to the lower part of the door and do some leg exercises with it. So, yeah, we really do feel that it is kind of our all-in-one portable gym, and we're pretty happy about it. We're stoked. So if you guys have any questions, hit us up. We are all about providing the best customer service possible. And
yeah, portable. Yeah, totally forgot about the travel component. So let's expand on that a bit. We actually don't have the door anchor out here.
I think it's inside on
But
your
yeah,
door, but
basically it's just a piece of webbing that has a kind of knob on the end of it, so you can open up a door, slide it over the top, or slide it in the side, close the door, and now you have this anchor point to where you can do exercises. So, if you imagine this was hooked to the door there, we can just attach bands to that attachment point and do various chest workouts. That's usually where I do most of my chest stuff, is off of the door anchor. Or rowing type motions, you can do those seated or standing. And one more thing to mention too, why it really is great for travel, is, certainly you're not going to pack this on the airplane, but these grips have this extra loop down here, which is designed to go on your feet. So this two-piece bar would certainly easily pack into your luggage, and then these can go underneath your feet like so. Easier said than done, right? Okay, and now we have similar setup. We've got basically some anchor points for our feet, and we can do a variety of workouts this way as well.
and once again, flip it if it's too long.
Yep. So we can flip it. Now it's a better length for me to do curls. But that's a really nice feature, just to make it a little bit more useful when you're traveling. And then another thing to mention too is every single component of the system we have, obviously in stock, and we can replace anything should something get lost or damaged. We do offer a lifetime warranty on everything. We just, it's really high quality stuff. If it does break, we'll make it right and get you something new. And yeah, we're just really proud to offer that, just because we think it is that good. So
Yeah, we're stoked for everybody to get the workout that they deserve. And like he just mentioned, if anything fails on you, reach out. Like, we are all about getting you that replacement part as soon as possible, because we don't want anything to get in your way of getting a good quality workout. And we're we're strong believers in health is key to longevity. So we want to create a community of awesome people that are like-minded and want to live the best life possible. So yeah.
So just checking a couple questions. Right now we're just shipping in the U.S. We'd love to extend that overseas at some point, but as of now we just don't have a system in place to do it. They're pretty pricey to ship. So we're working on that. Shipment, right now, we're handling all of the sales through us. We don't have this on Amazon yet. We plan to in the future, but right now we're shipping everything 2 to 3 day expedited, and we're shipping these out every day. So we'll get that out to you pretty quick. And one more question I forgot. Also included that we didn't show is the user guide. We should go grab that. Want to grab it? And yes, so it does come with a user guide. It does come with instructional videos, or I should say access to instructional videos. We have the videos on our website, and they're also on YouTube. They're best viewed on YouTube because YouTube lets you do full screen, whereas our website's a little bit limited. But yeah, it comes with a 20-ish or so page user guide, and there's scannable links to the workout videos. Basically every exercise that's shown in here, we have a real quick video showing that movement in a video, and then we also have those tube in the website as well, and we plan to have a lot more of those out eventually, so be sure to subscribe to those and get notified.
And we're gonna grow that. We're right now. We'd like to have a beginner, intermediate, and advanced kind of grouping of videos. So be sure to keep an eye out for that, because we'll be good for everybody, beginners to advanced, and we'll integrate some balance into it with some younger kids. We've got some younger kids that are interested in some of the balancing stuff, so it's great for all sports.
Yeah, and we didn't really show it, but obviously this functions as a straight up balance board, which is great. It's really fun for kids, and it makes it a really useful exercise equipment that's great for the whole family. So that's been fun. And if any of you out there are stoked on putting some videos together and helping us get content out, we're always looking to partner up with folks. So please reach out if you think that would be something you'd be interested in.
Yeah, and hit us up if you guys have some workout videos anywhere. We love it. Anywhere. We like it. Lately we've been in the house, so whatever.
And that's why we came outside today. We were stoked on the big snow storm and just needed to get out of the house. So it kind of shows how versatile it is. Let me check questions one more time. Alright, well, I think, I can't think of anything else, can you?
I don't think so. Yeah, feel
Okay.
free, like we mentioned, feel free to hit us up.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Alright, have a wonderful Saturday, folks. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks, guys.